Hey guys, Rath here with the DFS Minute tonight for May 20th, 2015. Going to be a very brief, quick one. It's 6:30 and I have not entered any lineups in any contests. Stuck in traffic, stuck at work, the whole nine. So going to bang it out as fast as humanly possible. All I'm going to give tonight is some value plays over on DraftKings, but you probably can use them on other sites as well. And I'm going to give you where I'm kind of locked in on the pitching recommendations. Definitely locked in on Tyson Ross as the #1 guy for the day. I was a little bit worried about how many innings he would go, but the Cubs are striking out about 25%. So we got elite matchups on both sides in favor of Tyson Ross. So, do like him in this spot. And really, it's a limited pitching slate. So what are you going to do? The other guy that I'm locked in on, and I didn't think I would be, is I'm starting to like Shane Greene. And here's why. The Brewers have this year. We do know they're right-handed heavy, other than mostly Power and Lind. And the other thing is Shane Greene, as shaky as he's been, has been a little bit better his last two outings, but he's elite against right-handed bats. So, again, we have that elite against righties, and then the team struggles against righties. So I'm going Tyson Ross and Shane Greene in heads-ups and 50-50s. Those are the guys I'm going to roll with on the two-pitcher sides. The other guy that I'm going to roll with is David Phelps. And I was looking at Chase Anderson a lot more in that game, but when Mark Trumbo was announced not to be playing tonight, I definitely started looking more towards Phelps. He's much cheaper, and I've liked him. I've used David Phelps a few times this year, and he's got pretty consistent game scores. Bumming pitcher, but here's the thing. At his price, he can give you 3x or 4x on DraftKings, which is what you need, and then free up some money for some bats, because you're definitely going to want to spend money on bats tonight, like Benny and Josh talked about. Here are some value plays that I like, and these are DraftKings value plays, players that are priced between 3.0 and 3.5K. Okay, going to give you six. Looks like I got 6 guys I've written down. Really like Ricky Weeks, second base and outfield eligible, hitting first against Chen tonight. He's 3.4. Weeks always gives you that power upside, especially like him on DraftKings with his no penalty for negative points. Ruggiano hitting 6th against Wei-Yin Chen as well. Don't like him as much because of the lineup spot. Prefer that he was hitting up in the order, but still do like him more of a tournament play. But I think Weeks you can roll with in your heads-ups and 50-50s. Kirk Suzuki is a catcher hitting 6th. It's hard to do it with. He's at 3.0, right-hander facing Jeff Locke, the lefty. Jace Peterson going against Jake Odorizzi. I don't like going against aces or elite pitchers, but in this spot, Jace Peterson is second base and third base eligible, hitting first. He's been on a bit of a tear lately, and I'm not a huge fan of him, but his production is there, his price is there, so he's only 3.3 on DraftKings. Gerardo Power is always a guy that I look at if he's hitting at the top of the order against a righty. Here's the thing, though. He's going against Shane Greene, and I do like Shane Greene tonight, but only in lineups where I'm obviously not playing Greene. So if I'm going Ross, Phelps, and a G-Cash game, so that's the recommendation there. And then Yasmani Grandal going against Lincecum. I know Lincecum's a little bit better at home, but Grandal is a much better hitter against righties. He's only 3.5 on DraftKings, and he is hit 6, so I think he gets some salary relief there at the catcher position. I know a lot of guys are going to be jumping on Buster Posey tonight as one of their top plays at catcher. So I'm going to leave you with this cheap stack of the night. Take a look at the Rays. This might be an opportunity where going against Williams Perez, who's mostly a reliever in a spot start here for the Braves. Obviously there's a lot of big lineups tonight, and the Red Sox and Toronto, and even if the Rockies game gets in, which I will tell you, it looks like that game is at risk. I'm actually going to stay. Tampa Bay, I know they're not that great on offense, but this might be a spot where if you're playing in the swing for the fences and you're going for $100,000 and you're playing against all those tens of thousands of lineups for $3 a piece, I think I'm going to roll a Tampa Bay stack out, put the players in, and I'm going to try to load up with like maybe Tyson Ross and Carlos Martinez. Martinez mainly because I'm looking for that monster K upside, which he can do. Now, he can also flame out, but I'm going to go 2 massive upside strikeout pitchers in some big bats. If I can squeeze in a Bryce or Stanton or Goldschmidt or whoever it looks like I can get in, that's the direction I'm going to go with. At least one of those lineups I'm going to fire in. I'm just going to see how it plays out. I like the cheap stack strategy going against a bad pitcher. I think you can on. So All right, guys, it is 6:34 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to hit these lineups, get some action, and we're going to see you back here tomorrow at DFS Minute. Rath signing off, as we always say here at DFS and Roto Curve.